Good morning, y'all. I just want to send some positive words of encouragement out there to anybody that feels like they've been putting in work, doing the damn thing, being positive, sharing God's word, or just words of inspiration, and you do it all the time, but you feel like you're not getting in return what you give out. I just want to say keep going. Like, don't give up. Keep doing it. Number one, examine your motives to make sure that you're doing it for the right reason. And then secondly, if you're doing it for the right reason, surely you will be blessed for your efforts. There's a lot of people out here in the world that's suffering, that's not doing well, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, especially spiritually. There's a lot of spiritually broken people out here, and we can see the evidence of that with the way people treat us, the way they talk to us, the way they handle each other, the way they handle themselves, right? So if you are one of those people that's positive and that's out here spreading the good word about God and all the good things that He's done for you and what He can do in other people's lives, and if you're out here giving your spin on society, whether it be politics, religion, just life situations, you're sharing your story, your message, keep going. Keep going, especially if the heart behind the message is pure. You know, there are people on YouTube that, have put in work, lots of work. They feel like their efforts are moot, you know, and I just want to encourage those people to continue going because when you're dealing with social media, it's a tricky game. And I believe that it's a game of luck versus skill versus being rewarded by your skill or the amount of people that you can get to come and watch your stuff. They have the ability, the system, the algorithm, the bots, the computers, the person programming the algorithm behind the scenes, they have the power to make your stuff go viral. It depends on who they put your stuff in front of, right? Whether that person clicks it or not. People are getting rewarded more so from their live content than they are from their long form content or their short form content. And I can't even say they're being rewarded. They may see the views come on their live content, right? But unfortunately, the views from their lives doesn't equate to dollar signs, even though they are monetized. So people are uploading long form content, basically content that's not live, videos, if you will, and they're not seeing the same traction. And I do think that that is oddly suspicious and oddly funny. And I'm not necessarily sure that it has to do with the folks, the people that watch and that consume YouTube. It is all part of YouTube game. These people, and these people are putting in real work. So, like I said before, I think it's all a luck game. They pick and choose who they want to reward in certain times. And if you're lucky, you could be one of those people. But if not, if not, keep it moving. That's just my opinion. I'm not an expert. I'm not monetized. I'm not any of that. It is what it is, right? I just think that, especially when it comes to black people on YouTube, it's, just in life and in America and in the system, in any organization or institution, it's not going to be fair. It's going to be different. It's not going to look the same. We are going to have to work. We are going to have to work twice as hard to achieve the same as somebody else. And it's always been that way. Social media is no different. Social media is no different. So, um, I just want to send some words of encouragement out there from it to anybody who feels like their content is not doing what they wanted to do, or at least they're not being rewarded for the content when you know it's positive, you know it's popping, you know it's great. If YouTube will put it in front of people, the people will watch it, make it available. And if people are actually watching it, if the numbers prove that people are watching it, you got thousands and thousands of people watching your content, yet YouTube doesn't want to pay you for it. It's unfortunate, but I think it's important for us to just know who it is that we work for. Hang in there. And if you're doing it for the right reasons, if your intentions are pure, the fact that thousands of people are watching it, the message is getting out there. But of course, anybody that's living in this poor economy wants to be compensated for their hard work, and I totally understand that as well. I really do. But I think sometimes we get tested, and oftentimes our true motives and our hearts desires will be revealed, and our heart's desires really are revealed when things aren't going our way, when we are not rewarded when we are not given exactly what it is that we want or think that we deserve. How do we act? How do we respond? How do we act when we're told no? How do we act when we don't get our way? That's a very good test to find out where somebody's heart really is. So if you're feeling like you're not being rewarded for the efforts of anything that you're doing, don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing if you're in it for the right reason. Show God that you are grateful for what you have gained from the whole situation, and just pray for bigger and brighter outcomes in the future. But God bless everybody, and I hope that everybody gets exactly what it is that they want, if it's God's will. So with that, I'm out. Have a great one.